Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here in our Fighters Season mode. If you didn't get a chance to check out our last video, please check it out because we had a no-hitter thrown by our ace, Hiromi Ito, as well as a walk-off hit in the bottom of the ninth to get that no-hitter for him. We're going to make a little bit of a roster change, or at least a consideration. Yazawa, he is a two-way player. He's only had 2 appearances here as a pitcher. In real life, in this 2025 season, he hasn't pitched at all. He's only been used as an outfielder, but he was still a pitcher, 23, 24 with the big club. So I might... His hitting isn't the best, but he does have 87... I believe that's speed. I'm trying to use the app, but it says a translating error. Yeah, 87 running ability, 78 throwing strength. So we might use him as a, backup outfielder. And we might send down somebody to use a different pitcher. That way we're not wasting that space. Arizona seems like he might be the best candidate to send down. Or Narama. Is Narama also a pitcher? I didn't think he was. But it says he has a stat there? Or no, that's just the hitting, sorry. 1 for 1. I thought that was like a 1 ERA or something. He might go Kamikawa Bana. We do have excess catchers, but these are all guys that play elsewhere in the field. What pitcher would I call up though? Yamamoto seems to be the guy that would come up here. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna send Arizona down. And then we're gonna kind of want to use Yazawa as a secondary outfielder for us. So we're gonna, as we do, sim the other games of the series. 2-game lead, 3-game lead. So we extend our lead here, as we're about to get a 2-game series on the road against the Hawks. Quick standings check before we get into the game. 15-8-1. Open up a 3-game lead after we sweep the Chiba Lotte Marines. As we're facing the Hawks, who are struggling 8-17 on the season. So before we get into this game, I'm just gonna save my season real quick. Okay. And on the mound, we're facing Iwasawa, a right-handed pitcher today. And we are actually going to put Izawa in our lineup. I kind of want to use him in the field today. His best position is left, but we're going to put him in center. Can't get rid of Manami. We're going to put him in left. And we're going to lead him off since he's got the speed. Ishii is struggling. Or not struggling, but he's having a... We'll go Kamikawa Bada. We'll put him there since he's in better form. Isobata in center. That'll be our lineup heading into this game against the Hawks. We'll give Yazawa his first at-bats of the year in left. Good defender. Hitting could be a little bit of an improvement. So, take a look at our lineup. Could use a little bit more power out of Kiyomiya, Manami, and Franmil. As we see the numbers here, 1 and 2, the 5.59 ERA for the right-handed starter. Now we got Yazawa. This was his stats last year, only 111. Nine pitches this man throws. Starts Yazawa off with the ball outside, so we'll see if he goes outside again. So work in this area. We'll sit over here. Our team has a lot of versatility, guys that can play all over the field. Listed as different positions, mainly our catchers. And Yazawa's first at bat doesn't go in his favor as he goes down swinging. His shortstop Mizuno now steps up to the plate. Offense, at least when I've been playing the game, have been struggling a bit. Peters, luckily, has been getting us a couple wins. As we see Kotaro Kiyomiya stepping up to the plate here, our third baseman. Nasty breaking pitch, gotta remember that. Kiyomiya has not been hitting the ball very hard at all. Last game, just 3 weak chops to the shortstop. So Yamakawa, 323 with 8 home runs. The big bat I'm going to have to avoid. As see our numbers here, 2-0 with a 2.05 ERA for today's starting pitcher for the Fighters. Hopefully Kanamura will keep this going. As start off with Ukyo Shuto, speedy center fielder. Always important to keep him off the base paths. Always good to keep Shuto off the base pass, which we did successfully there. Now Akira Nakamura steps up to the plate. He hits the ball to right field. Will Manami get there? Looks like he will. Hit deep, but doesn't affect anything, as now we get to Yanagita. Might be aging, but we gotta always be cautious of Yuki Yanagita. So he'll hit a weak pop-up, and Kami Kawabata's there. 1-2-3, quick inning. And now we see numbers for Chusei Manami. Hit 310 on the year, so good average. Only 2 home runs right now, though, so lacking in the power numbers. But he'll be there at the end of the year. He's getting on base and he's driving in runs, so that's what we want for him. We'll take that over his home run numbers. As big Franmil Reyes steps up to the plate as third in home runs with 6 behind Yamakawa, the first baseman for the Hawks, which we will see leading off next inning for them. As Franmil started with the ball outside. But Franmil hits the third pitch up the middle for our first base runner of the game. First hit by either side. And now that brings up the first baseman, Yuki Namura. He's off to, he's been slumping a little bit here, so. As another weak chopper up the middle. Wasn't hit hard, but for us, that was a good thing because they could not turn the double play. Really surprising with the slow runner of Franmil Reyes that they didn't at least try to go for it, but. Gonna need a clutch two-out hit from our catcher, Yuya Tamiya, who has been pretty good for us. Fortunately, he hits a weak chopper himself back to the pitcher, and our threat does not materialize into anything. So, another quick inning there by Uwasawa, as we will see Yamakawa leading off. Their big power bat. You have to be careful of this man. He usually hits me pretty well. Never want to see him posing like that. That usually means he gets one. What a base hit. Their first hit of the game, the Hawks. As now Ryoyo Kurihara steps up. I don't know how maybe they had injury issues. I don't know how they were, what were they, 8-17, what we saw? Because their lineup is stacked and loaded. Now, we haven't seen Kosuke Kondo yet, who's one of the best hitters in the league. I don't know if he's injured or if he's getting the day off this game, but maybe that's why. But even without Kosuke Kondo, their lineup is too good to be 8-17. Maybe they're not getting the pitching. And there's the first strikeout for Kanamura this game. Now, Kento Imamiya comes up to the plate now. Aging veteran, but still dangerous with the bat in his hand. As he smacks one foul. And Iyamiya is frozen. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Kanamura, as we're through 2, 0 apiece. As Kami Kawabata 0 for 17 to start the season. He desperately needs a hit. He's recently called up from the farm, so maybe he figured some things out down there. And he did not. He's a guy that's a candidate to go back down to the farm. 0 for 18. And I thought Isobata was starting, but it looks like it is Go Matsumoto. He was going to line up the middle for a base hit. Kind of cued it off the end of his bat there. We've got some decent speed at first. And we see Yazawa getting a second at bat of the game. Struck out his first at bat. The pitcher, two-way player, making his first start, first at bats of the year. And he goes down for the second time. Get over, it is going to get over, but it's not going to get in the gap, so we will still need a 2-out hit here from Kotaro Kiyomiya. And we are down 0-2 quickly. Another weak chopper by Kiyomiya. We got to get his bat going, at least for us. Us meaning me when I play. Jeter Downs now leading off the bottom of the third. Downs playing second today, drives one in the right center gap, and it's going to get down. Only going to be a double. So leadoff double for the Hawks puts them in good position. As it looks like Umeno is going to give himself up. So we're going to need some big pitching here against Shuto. Runner on third with one away. Speedy runner at third. Oh, and it's going to get down. I don't know why they are playing so shallow. He might have gotten it if he was in normal positioning, and now Shuto, S-tier speed, going to try to steal second, I imagine, at some point. He does not go first and third as Matsumoto gets to the ball quickly, and we're in trouble here. Gasape has something going with the heart of the lineup coming up. Yuki Yanagita now. He hits that right to left fielder Yazawa. Not going to advance the runners. So it'll be good if we can limit this just to one run here. Send him. It's going to be close at the plate. No, it's not. So SoftBank now goes up 2-0 on us as Yamakawa drives in Ukyo Shuto, and now we got to deal with Ryoya Kurihara. So I don't care what their record is. They are a dangerous squad. And we get Kurihara swinging. So they do get 2 runs on 4 hits that inning. Now we got to see if we're going to be able to rebound. We're going to set it to auto pitch now. That's how we play on this channel. And Chusei is going to hit a weak chopper to Kento Imamiya, who'll throw it over to Yamakawa for the first out of the inning. Fremel got our first hit of the game. He's 1 for 1. Looks like it's hit hard, but too hard. Maybe right to the right fielder. Thought it had a chance to get over his head there, but it did not. And Nomura hits another weak tapper back to the pitcher, and our 4th inning was nothing. I got Tamiya, stepping up to the plate. For some reason I always get those two mixed up. Similar builds, left-handed bats. Similar batting stances. And does not get over the shortstop's head. 1 away. And now you got Kamigawa Kawabata. Still searching for his first hit of the year. 0 for 18. Struggle bus is real with Kami Kawabata. Not sure why we gave him a start today, but we're feeling it. And 0 for 19, his cold spell continues. I wish there were numbers on the farm in this game to see how guys are doing there, but they don't play any games. kind of be a way to see, you know, who's hot, who's not in terms of calling guys up. But that's not something we can look at, unfortunately, as we'll go 1-2-3 again here in the 5th inning. SoftBank adds 3, so now we're down 5-0, which usually this game simulates. We'll give ourselves one more at bat to try to cut into this lead. As Shizawa's hit up the middle for his first hit of the season. So we got some speed to lead off the bottom half or top half of the 6th here. Mizuno puts a good swing on it right before the warning track. The ball dies, unfortunately. Another weak chopper by Kiyomiya. He is going through it himself right now. That was one that he should have crushed. And are we going to do anything? We did get 2 runs, but we're here in the 9th with 1 away with Chusei Manami up. Is it still the same pitcher? It is. 80 pitches, so we did not do a good job working the count here on this this game, which is a common theme for us. It's nothing new. As Chusei rips one, it's going to get down. It does just get down from the left fielder, so Chusei reaches with the single. Bringing up Franmil Reyes, 1 for 3 on the day. Franmil's going to get his 2nd hit of the day. Can we put together a 9th out rally here? And Nomura is down 0-2, so field fly. Just under it. Now it all comes down to Tamiya to keep the rally going. And we are going to lose the opening contest 6-2 of this series. 2 runs on 9 hits for us, 6 on 14 for SoftBank. Complete game there for their pitcher, Uwasawa. Do have some growth report. Yamagata's left-handed hitting has improved by a point. That was all we had, actually. What to do about Daigo Kami Kawabata? Chiba picked up a game on us, so now they are 2 back. And let's sim the other game in this series. We dropped it. And we're swept by SoftBank. And Chiba has pulled in 1 game. It looks like Oryx. Yep. Chiba and Oryx are 1 game out. Seibu 1.5. Rakuten with 3 and SoftBank 5.5 out. So here's the standings at the end of the video here. We're about to play Seibu. And what to do? Oh, someone's hurt. Tamiya is hurt. Uh-oh. So Gunji's been inserted at catcher. We do have other ones, so I don't... 4 games is enough to send him to the injured list. Or, not injured list, but not enough to deregister him. Kamikawa bought us 0 for 23, though. That is a concern. He is a guy that plays pretty good second and short in terms of fielding. The only other guy, Wakabayashi. We could call Yamagata up. In fact, we're going to give Yamagata the chance, so we're going to send Kami Kawabata down. So we're just going to do a quick save, and that'll be it for this episode. Not much happened here, so please comment, please leave a like, please subscribe. Check out my Henshin Tigers season also going on that does not have commentary. It's just the gameplay if you just want to watch the game. We're about to face the Lions. We are 3-3 against them, so even up. And Ito, fresh off his no-hitter, is going to face Imai again. The third battle between these two aces, so let's see who's going to get the better of each other this game, and I will see you guys on the next episode.